Welcome, welcome, welcome back, everyone. Hi, new subscribers. Welcome, returning subscribers. This is your Empress High Priestess Goddess Alba Pantera. Let's get into our reading. This will be general, collective, take what resonates, and when the rest is suitable for you to utilize it, it'll be there for you. Okay. So first, let me thank the angels, ancestors, benevolent angels, ancestors, cosmic ancestors, animal guides, and the divine creator of all. Thank you for these messages, for this space for us to connect. Gratitude for the clarity as to who we are. Let's get some astrology cards out. Let's see what's going on. Hope you all are well. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Let's roll. First message for the collective. Let's see what the stars are talking about. First message for the collective. We have Saturn. The part of you that accepts challenge to gain wisdom. 10th house, also Capricorn energy. This could have to do with leadership skills, paternal figures, peak experience in your life. Some of you could even be a mother-in-law, could be significant to you. Restrictions that led to maturity. Restrictions that led to maturity, and we have here Aries along with Pisces. So immediately I'm feeling some of you are about to be extremely happy because you're realizing the legacy that you're building is bringing forth so much emotional fulfillment along with emotional intelligence because of the challenges you were willing to accept to gain wisdom. Pisces on this card here talks about the energy being wistful, endlessly loving, compassionate. That's where unconditional love thrives. Endlessly loving, compassionate, and forgiving. It confuses and softens resolve. That is the Piscean energy. It may feel like illusion, so many different things coming from different areas of life, and it can confuse you at times. But this is where Saturn, now being direct, okay, will be able to assist you, or the energy of Saturn, your will to accept the challenge, even if that means unknowingly, because when you're talking about the Eight of Cups, Saturn in Pisces, this will be Pisces energy between 0 and 9 degrees, okay? If you know your natal chart and you are a Pisces between 0 and 9 degrees anywhere in your chart, this is definitely a message for you as it relates to the Aries energy that you're stepping into, or what the universe is putting in your environment, so that way you can see some sort of reflection. The Aries energy is all about the I am, and this whole time I'm like this, like left there. It's like you're really getting to know yourself, know who's who to collaborate with, where the harmony is when it comes to others, okay, social relationships. With this Aries card, we have the message, the energy around you is dynamic and spontaneous. Crusading, impulsive action is likely. We do have an Aries full moon coming up on the 20th. Depending on when you're watching this, full moon in Aries coming up on the 20th of October. This will be during the Mercury retrograde shadow phase, as Mercury will be stepping out of that retrograde phase on the 18th. But there will be a shadow phase, as we know, 2 weeks before and after. 2 weeks before pre, 2 weeks after post, obviously. But in case, you never know who's watching, you never know who's learning, right? So Let's see what the angels and ancestors have to say to you all regarding this energy here. So in regards to houses, we have the 10th house with Saturn, 12th house, the hidden realm, fantasy, illusion. Now, when it comes to fantasy, this is just like your ideals, things that you may want to do. And only you have to have, and only you trust in knowing this. But there may have been a process where you had to step into a challenge to recognize that, okay, I believe in myself now, right? Like all things in life, right? I'm not telling you anything right now that you don't already know, just confirming it for some of you, right? Angels and ancestors. Angels and ancestors, what is the message for the collective? Trust and thrive, because it is your trust that is tested when it comes to what it is that you believe in. And when your trust is being tested, the way to actually pass that test is to have compassion. And that's what these challenges will do when you allow yourself to step into the chaos, to really get to know yourself, to know that you can find the order in all things as long as you trust and thrive. A lot of grounding, a lot of stepping into nature, the natural pulse of the earth can help you to regulate yourself, to heal yourself, okay? Or to get yourself back into this space again, to regulate self. That's what time is. It's this that you're holding. You hold time within your flesh. Your flesh is time, right? What else here? Wait for important information. And for some of you that are Pisces energy, or this has something to do with you are unclear about some sort of information, it may be hidden. Wait for important information, but continue to trust and thrive in you and what you already know. Okay, do what you know, so that way you can stay in the now. When you start going into the how am I do this, how am I doing that, the how really belongs to the universe. The how is the universe. Okay, you have the high priestess coming out, allowing you to see clearer. Wait for important information, but continue to trust and thrive. And on the other side of the oracle, once the transformation is complete, you'll be able to now harness the mystic power, or in the midst of it all, okay, you're harnessing your emotions, the mysticism, the mystery, the water within you, okay, the power. Now, power, your power is where you sit. Some of you have stepped off your throne. But now through this ascension process, you know, you're getting to know yourself more. Check out the other readings. If you're new to your ascension, spiritual journey, whatever it is that you title it to be, just know that you're here to experience life through love, unconditional love. Okay. Have one more. Set your sights higher, the highest vibration of all. Step into that gamma energy. Dolphins. The lady, which is the empress. Enjoy growth and reap rewards. Set your sights higher. You'll be able to enjoy growth and reap those rewards, because some of you are setting the bar too low. It just started pouring. Some of you are setting the bar too low, especially after you have underwent an amazing cleanse. And I'm going to say amazing because you may have endured a lot, where you were releasing, and you know, whatever has ended, you were releasing it, releasing it, and releasing it. And a lot of that could have taken tears to flow for that to occur, right? But remember, you're here to exchange energy to create abundance, unconditional love. Continue to trust in the dream, the vision, and continue your journey. All right. We have here, continue to be open to healing information. Track down your fears. Hunter's moon is the next full moon, Aries full moon. Let's get one more card. We have be graceful and movement and action. Balancing out the North Node, your life lesson and what you're striving for, with your South Node, habits connected to even the past life. Okay. So let's continue on with an additional message from the hidden world. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe with anyone who you may feel is also on a journey. Okay? Something I do know that when you are ascending and expanding in consciousness, there is a way of thinking, feeling, doing, seeing that's not going to be the norm to most, the majority, right? Because it will require you to unlearn all that you know and learn the truth. So part of you learning that truth may cause some type of anger, because now you get to really analyze and come up with solutions rather than multiple resolutions that may have had some of you going back into, you know, certain cycles without handling it. And as a result, you kept dealing with it. So let's see what the hidden world oracle message is for y'all. Rain, cleanse, cleanse. The Owl of Wonders, revelation, teaching, and discovery. 4, balancing out who you are. And this is sudden. It's almost like an impulsive action some of you may have because of the revelations that may be coming through a dream state or when you're out in nature, for sure. A lot of being out in nature is going to help. Connects you to the pulse of the earth. We have 22, 4, 22 coming right on out for y'all. Okay. Now, this is going back to 422, 5 of Pentacles, Mercury, and Taurus. Some of you are extremely gifted star crafters, amazing insight. I'm going to read this message for y'all, okay? 22 is the master builder, and that's what you're here to do. And welcome. Okay, you're here with an important mission in life. Welcome. Let's get this done. Let's get this done. We're not gonna even think about what cannot be done. That's not what we're here for. We're here to come up with the solution and focus on that with the mind's eye. Yeah. 22. From which mystery does insight arise? From what place do the words flow? And how can we connect so deeply that we write of the stars and their secrets? Perhaps we would do well to be like the wizard between the worlds, who draws down the energies of all that is above and somehow weaves it into this world below, combining all that is celestial with all that is terrestrial. In those moments when we connect truly, deeply, we can literally become the link between the worlds, and through us can flow a pure and clear energy, a wise energy which can guide and comfort and enlighten, a compassionate energy that can see beyond difference and find communion with those with whom we share this remarkable world. It is time to connect deeply and find a quiet in between time so you too can take up the pen and write. Sit quietly and connect and feel the flow of energy that is the proof of your belonging, not only to this world, but to the worlds that lie beyond the sight of our eyes. You are one who can share the knowledge. You can write of the stars. You can understand the power of the pen, of the words that flow, of the magical tools you gather about you. This is a time to grow stronger in your magical work, to learn how to use the scrying ball, to work by the soft enchantment that is candlelight, to turn your gaze towards the stars and draw down the wonder to reveal what others cannot see in your works. Be the wizard who creates the bridges between the worlds. Alchemize the seen and the unseen, and let the wisdom pour through the pen and into the words that will flow out of you. The illumination for this message. I am an instrument of the divine, which pours through me and into the world. I am an instrument of the divine, which pours through me and into the world. I am an instrument of the divine, which pours through me and into the world. Beautiful message, y'all. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. So that is the message to tie this in. Now, what we're going to do is, I'm going to put these over to the side. And I'm actually going to pull the Starseed Oracle just to get a little bit more in depth with the stars in regards to this insight that we are currently tapping into, especially as it relates to your beliefs, who you are, and the way you're going to use these beliefs. Okay? Let's see what's at the bottom. The Tree of Illumination. So we're gathering from the root, bringing it to the crown, from the crown to the root, and it's just a constant ebb and flow of creation. You feel me? Constant ebb and flow of creation. 7, trust in your intuition. But first, one must harness the mystic power within. One must harness their emotions, right? Scorpio energy, King of Cups, right? Dominion over one's emotions through the transformation and the way you use what it is that you know from what you may have left where it has fulfilled its purpose. I'm not going to say behind it, it's just something that fulfilled its purpose. But you know what I mean? So we have truth, revelations, and understanding over here. We have revelation twice. A lot of truth being revealed about who you are through the lessons you've gone through, right? Totally. Is this message resonating with you? Let me know. Is it resonating with you? Stay tuned for more, so much more. You're gonna have a wonderful collaboration coming up. So wonderful. Notified of 444. Star message for the collective. Give us some more regarding the insight. Thank you. We have 1, 2, 3 cards. Told you, baby, look, listen. You're not for everyone. See them Saturn rings. Once you realize who you are through the challenges and you gain that wisdom, this is okay. You're not for everyone. It's okay. Embrace your weirdness. Face your true north. North node. What's for you will never not be for you. It's just a matter of you aligning with it. Harith, longing for home, homesick for the stars. And then a new earth. It's happening. And as I said that yesterday, that it just slipped out, the word happening. In the video that was titled Creator, you know you got this, right? That's what it was titled. Creator, you know you got this, right? It's happening. Keep holding the vision. So some of you may want to tap back into that message. I'll put the link. You'll see it, you know, pop up here. At the bottom of the deck, we have being cracked open. This message has been coming out a lot. Not just for myself, but for other goddesses and priestesses out there. Rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. Once you realize you have nothing to lose, you are invincible. Because everything to you it's a growing experience. Called is at the top of the deck. You're being called, y'all. Soul gifts and training. It's time to step it up. It's time to step it up. What do you know about yourself when it comes to these belief systems and what it is that you want to create? What are your ideals? Get one more for what's under called. Your life is a canvas. You're here to create. You're here to create. artist, manifestation, creative accountability. Inner earth, new earth, inner earth. This is better be at a higher frequency. This inner earth, you can only thrive in this energy if you can breathe here. Part of that breath is being connected to what it is that unconditional love is. What it is when it comes to unconditional love, excuse me. Inner earth, you'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. Mercury retrograde has been helpful in the sign of Libra for so many of you, especially when it comes to partnerships and the balance in them as it relates to who you are and what you've learned. Applying the wisdom you've gained, applying the knowledge you've received. So I hear y'all saying, can we do one more? Let's do one more. Empathic starseed, energetic sovereignty. That's what connects you to the inner earth, sovereignty. It's a very high frequency. Absorbing what's not yours. Know who you are so you're not absorbing, like it says, what's not yours. And for some of you, that's what these challenges and experiences are there to teach you and guide you. Things are happening for and through you, not to you. Okay? Let's go ahead and go to the moon. Let's go to the moon right quick. Let's stop by the moon. We're going to bring it back to the tarot cards. Okay? Let's clarify each one with the moon, right? You're not for everyone. Message for the collective. You're not for everyone. Message for the collective. You're not for everyone. Message for the collective. You're not for everyone. You're not for everyone. Be bold and make the first move. Embrace your weirdness. Face your true north. For some of you, this could have something to do. First and foremost, this message is definitely for those of you who have a North Node in Aries, Cancer, Libra, or Capricorn. Okay? Be bold and make the first move, as those are the cardinal signs. You could be going through a process of healing right now when it comes to the root of it all. Maybe even changing locations. One more message. Nothing is yet set in stone. So things, it seems like things are still being left in the air. You're not for everyone. Some can go with your flow. Some are going to crash. For some of you, definitely look into your human design to see if you are a manifesting generator, a generator, projector, reflector, and get to know how you're designed in comparison to the galactic energies above you. It's time to release negativity, and the only way to do that is to know what is actually the negativity that you must release. Scorpio energy again, in order for you to have dominion over your emotions and step fully into your true north. Let's clarify this. I wasn't going to use this. I don't know. So don't. I'm going to clarify these using the Gilded Tarot deck. Gilded Tarot. Be bold and make the first move. Nothing is yet set in stone. It's time to release negativity. You're not for everyone. Some of you are seeking assistance or validation or love from people who don't even speak your language. It's time to release that and accept who you are. You're not for everyone. You have a certain way of doing things. You could be a fixed sign. Fixed sign is Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius. So Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. or mutable. All three energies are here, literally. Cardinal, mutable, and fixed is here. So all signs, obviously. This is collective, but if it shows up, I'll mention it for you, babe. Seven of Cups, Venus in Scorpio. We just had a Venus in Scorpio. Venus is now in Sag, but Venus in Scorpio, what it did was it made you connect to your core values when it comes to the way you handle endings and new beginnings, and sharing your emotions, your deepest, intense emotions with others. This could even be marriage, relationships, marriage, or commitment. Nothing is yet set in stone. A lot of options here. It's time to release negativity. It's time to release negativity. You got to release the weight. 7-7. Got to release the weight, because abundance it's right ahead. Your true north. Some of you need a practical plan, and that will help you to release negativity. 4 of Pentacles. Practical plan. It's like some of you are like holding on, or should hold on to what you have and come up with that plan and move forward. That was the Empress that popped in and out. But let's see what's next. But this could even be the moment that you decide to move forward, okay, and temper your emotions. Ecclesiastes 7-9. 4 of Pentacles. It's time to release the old so that way the new could come in, because I'm seeing where some of you are going, you're going to receive more than what you're holding on to right now. Change your perspective about this. Remove the delusions. Can I have one more after this? What's this? Wow. You're going to have way more. You're going to step into your full-on Emperor mode. Aries energy. Being dynamic and spontaneous is really going to help you. It's almost like what you have right now, surrender to the divine, trust in what you know, and move forward. Step by step, baby. Don't rush anything. Just take it step by step. Every day, do something towards what you want to do. Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck, Libra energy. Could have something to do with partnerships of any kind, or your eating habits. Partnerships with food, the way you think about food. Some of you may be wanting to eat a certain way, and you're in an environment where you don't even have time to be wanting to deal with or having to deal with, you know, anybody's views about what you do. Stay focused, boo. Longing for home. This is for the collective. Longing for home. High faith. Work through your fears. More Scorpio energy, more transformation. We are coming into Scorpio season shortly. Work through your fears. Homesick for the stars. See, work through your fears. Surrender to the divine. The same message as we just said. Now you're on your way home. Let's see. Nothing will come of the situation of the past. Surrender it to the divine. Work through your fears. A time to give rather than take. Give yourself a chance. Stop taking things that no longer serve. Okay? Keep holding the vision as your final message. Remember that. Your commitment is being tested. Can we clarify this for the collective right now? Take time to breathe out is at the bottom, because the energy is gaining momentum of what? The prosperity that lies ahead with this new start that is coming, that's going to bring a personal issue to a resolution, rather a solution. Once you do what? Bring love into the situation. Okay. Clarify this for the collective. Commitment is being tested. Work through your fears. Surrender to the divine. What is this about? This is about Knight of Pentacles, a long journey, Virgo work. Spiritual development. Your commitment is being tested. Especially if you're experiencing drama around you, chaos. Stay connected to the skills that you've been building thus far, okay? Stay connected to the skills that you've been building thus far, because you're on your way out of there, all right? You're on your way out of there. Your commitment's just being tested, that's all. Keep holding the vision, like I said, is your final card. Completion that comes with reward. What comes after the world card? What comes after this turnaround for the collective? What comes after this turnaround of all of that chaos? What comes after that? There's an actual tangible change of abundance with coming to you. Small. It may seem small. It may seem small. It may seem small, but you're manifesting it all. It's like the flip of a switch, something as a quick change in your routine lines you up to the point, the star. Lines you up to the point, the star, an ending of this burden. You see how you got the trust and thrive message here. It's the Saturn and Sag. Sagittarius is all about your truth. Right now we got Venus in there. So Venus, the planet of love, luxury, possessions, as far as like your finances and things like that, is in the sign of Sagittarius, which is about foreign affairs, philosophy, higher education, the house of God. What is that to you? Spirituality, higher forms of spirituality. Some of you have been holding on to certain ideals or truths and working endlessly, because some of you are high priestess and been wanting to manifest love, and here it is. You're manifesting it. You are manifesting whatever this is that's going to bring you what I'm seeing here, which is what? The Ten of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. All of this is coming in quickly. For some of you, this is the key that's going to get you out of financial oppositions or anything in that regard. This could also be the wrath of Source that puts the fire within you to really finally connect your use and action of will, of what you believe brings you happiness by holding the vision, right? Let's clarify the New Earth, final message. New Earth, final message. New Earth, final message. New Earth, final message. 602. Decisions about a new beginning. Trust your intuition. 602. Hold the vision. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. Got a full moon coming up. Telling you, babe. Conclusions are within you. You have the answer. Once you trust and know what you believe in, nothing is yet set in stone. Mutable moon, mutable signs, including the sign of Pisces. We have Sagittarius, Virgo, and Gemini. Nothing is yet set in stone when it comes to the way you think, the way you're thinking about this right now, the way you're thinking about whatever this message is giving you clarity about, the way you think, what you're analyzing. Why am I having like a, what you think, what you see, what you analyze, and what you believe in? Ground it. Conclusions are within reach, but you must ground the way you think, analyze, see, and believe in this situation. Surrender to the divine. One more. A time to give rather than take. This is going back to you're not for everyone, right? Get some more. clarify this. What is this here for the collective source? What is this for the collective? Dark night of the soul, with all of these lessons you're learning, the further truths. You're connecting more to your heart. You're giving yourself more of that liberation. Page of Pentacles, that spark, something, change, quick change in routine. Nothing is yet set in stone, but this minor shift changes everything thereafter. Hold the vision and remain open and receptive. Hold the vision, because when it comes to your core values as it relates to those around you, you're really analyzing and studying this to a point of surrender, so that way you can actually give yourself the time to love yourself. That's for some of you, that's been the journey this whole time. In order for you to see your seeds grow, your intuition and your sense of practicality had to align. Like whoever this message is for, like you really had to align that. Like that's part of your soul contract being here, or however you consider your life being here. 606. That's 12. 3, the Empress, or 6 being the Lovers. Deciding on which path you want this new beginning to be. Once you have that revelation, that's when you get that spark, that insight. For some of you, this could be coming through astrology. Studying, analyzing, definitely studying, analyzing your natal chart and astrology. Again, if you want to book a reading with me so we can dive into that, holla at me. 606 still. Definitely on the right track though, to your new beginner. As soon as I said that, it went to 607. Here's one more. You're on the right track. You just gotta have faith and surrender to the divine when you're supposed to. Whatever you cannot control, don't sit there and try to be all trying is an insult to doing. Look at that. You're only gonna put yourself in the space of discontent and boredom. However, there's Ace of Pentacles behind all of this. So usually in the Four of Pentacles, the person is not actually looking at the cup and receiving the bliss and the hydration, okay, of this cup. Let things of the past that you may have felt that was deceptive or robbed you of your joy, let it go. Because look at this beginning here. Step into your playful energy. Allow yourself to enjoy what you're doing. It's time to give yourself back that love and surrender whatever you cannot control to the divine. Get in nature, again, to get tapped into that frequency of the earth, the natural pulse of the earth. As you see, the earth naturally heals itself day in and day out without resistance, right? Let's close this with we'll go with let's go with activation cards for the soul. I'm with it. Let's get an activation card for the soul. Final message. Activation card for the soul, 609. Beautiful. Decisions to bring forth universal love in this new beginning, 609 for the collective. What is the message? The golden crown. 14, temper your emotions, baby. I'm loving this right now. As a fellow Saggy, hey, come on now, golden crown. 14, let's go. Let's read this. Let's read it. Find the message. Let's take it home. Your light is magnificent. Let us now uplift and honor the radiant light of others. Congratulations on your amazing journey so far. Acknowledge the spiritual and personal growth that you have achieved, dear one. Celebrate this moment. We are all here in spirit to rejoice in just how far you've come. Your strength and perseverance have paid off and your future is bright. The gift of the golden crown has been placed upon your head in honor of all you have already achieved. Bask in the glory of love that rains down on you. You deserve it. Are you up for the next adventure? We are here in spirit. We here in spirit want your assistance. Many souls who dwell upon this earth are disconnected from love. They do not know their worth or see their inner divine light. We ask that you assist in helping humanity see its creative potential, power, and brilliant light. Be conscious of feelings of judgment and envy. It is easy to get caught up in either the two energies. Judgment of those you see as less empowered and envious of those you see as more. Guiding others to their inner light requires love, empathy, and compassion. There is no one less or greater than you, for we are all a part of the same source of love. Help us guide humanity back to the remembrance of who they are with a pure heart and mind. Here for it. You have the will to go the distance, and you should be pleased with your personal success. Go now and be of service to humanity. List B, the affirmation. I am positively shining with spiritual light, love, and compassion, illuminating. I inspire others to be the blissed radiance that they truly are. I am positively shining with spiritual light, love, and compassion, illuminating. I inspire others to be the blissed radiance that they truly are. I am positively shining with spiritual light, love, and compassion, illuminating. I inspire others to be the blissed radiance that they truly are. Associated chakras, heart, throat, third eye, and the crown. And this is on page 4913, transformation from the root of what it is that you have and realizing what it is that you want, that you can do, love, speak, feel, see the life you want to co-create. But it's up to you. My loves, that is your message. Thank you for tuning in with me, and I'll see you on the next message.